I was in Mystery Gift as well, because apparently I can get my 50 BP here. I just don't know where it is. Internet. Okay. Already have me out. So, theoretically, I should be able to go boom. YouTube Studio is going to come up. And does your YouTube Studio look like this, by the way?
Was I got a window up top? No. I think you're using the newer one. Maybe. Because mine looks different. I'm using the legacy version.
Well, that's what I normally use, except for when I use the Elgato. It like forces it here. Also, I've got to stop the screen sharing. Where?
I don't know where the stop screen share button is. I would assume.
Nope.
Probably next to the leave call button.
I don't even see the leave call button.
Oh, that's good.
Nope, not mute. This. No. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I think you made it work. Or wait, no, it's gone.
Oh no.
It's gone.
Oh. I think I fixed it. Or I didn't. Turn on screen share. No, we're not turning screen share back on. No. Okay, I've lost everything now. You know, I'm glad that we started this early to work out all the bugs. Alright. Live. That would have been a nightmare.
Oh, now there's just a video. Oh, no, that's the link for the gotcha. Okay. I was like, oh, now, did it make a video out of this stream?
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah. That would be something indeed. Okay, now where am I at stream-wise? Okay, so here's the stream. So we've got a problem, though. Who's going to be able to test it to make sure they can hear us?
Well, I mean, I can hear us, but I'm quickly, I think, going to become speech jammed because I'm now getting... Oh my god, ah!
Because mine's muted. Oh, I got an idea.
Mine isn't. I'm just speech jamming myself because I'm on like a 30-second delay to myself.
Handy dandy phone. So, I've got my phone here, so if we speak, I can hear me from it.
Yeah, so, trust me.
I've got my phone here, so if we speak, I can hear me
overlaid.
from it.
Oh no, now it's over from this phone too.
Oh no!
I'm just getting this feedback loop of just
death.
Constantly. Oh god, silence. Okay, I've turned the volume on the stream off to regain my sanity.
I turned mine off as well.
It's working. It's just I can't actually listen to the stream.
I can't either.
Feedback loop.
So. Do we want to bring... I asked Bio if he wanted to join to see if he could test it, so that way he's not having to hear the, like, super 100 infinite loops of us talking. But he wants to kind of stay blind for Sword and Shield still, I think.
Gotcha.
So, is there anyone else do you think we could bring in on this? Like, would Baz do it, I guess?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Possibly.
Is he still around?
Kind art or doesn't necessarily mean anything. This just shows him he's online.
Let's see here. Baz. I know I've sent Baz a message before. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. So I clicked on Baz's messages, and I've had a message sitting in the sent box where I haven't just hit entered. I've just had it topped up for I don't know how long.
Oh, Jesus.
I guess we'll wait and see. Well, while we're waiting, I guess we should do raids. selling the stuff. Oh, I'm conveniently in the wild area.
They'll be there as soon as it's 20 minutes over there.
Oh, Baz answered. Does Baz care about spoilers, you think?
Well, he's already seen me playing the game, so... Because I was playing it a few weeks in a row when he got over here to do the building, so... Plus, he doesn't actually have a Switch at the moment, so... It's not like Wild Area is exactly spoilers.
True, and it's not like we're gonna actually run across something that's new. I got a 5-star Steenie raid. Why in the world is this a 5-star raid?
Yeah, right? Is Serena like a stone evolution or something? Is that what's going on there?
No, it's a evolution with Stomp. Like, so Steenie to Serena is with Stomp.
Well, maybe that's why it's not spawning as a raid, is it would like have to have Stomp in order to do that, and it's just not spawning at that way or something.
Maybe so?
I don't know. I don't know. Stop people moving. I was like, why are people moving? Because I was online. Whoops.
So are you gonna also stream at the same time?
No, I don't think so. That sounds like it would just split, you know, where people were and decentralized with chat and stuff.
Probably so. I mean, we also could just like alternate channels if that was something you wanted to do. Also, I've been working on a so now that we know that this pretty much works, maybe, hopefully, from what it seems like it works, because I definitely heard us like 100 times over just a minute ago. I've made a graphic, and I think I'll make sure you're okay with it first and all before I do this. For the Chaldean update that I do on the 15th, I think I'm going to tease it by putting this at the end. It was essentially that screenshot I sent you. But it's animated. Obviously, I can't screenshot
well,
animations.
I saw the half of the animated from your thing earlier, I think.
Yeah. I leave the Nero one because we all know Nero is the best Saber waifu.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously false, but you're perfectly within your rights to continue believing your misguided ideas of Saber superiority.
I just thought it also kind of fit that they were both Sabers. So, you know, it kind of fits. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. And I wonder if Baz is a fast hopper. Do you want me to invite you to this raid, by the way?
Oh, there's a raid?
Yeah, the 5-star one that I've been sitting on.
Oh, the fucking Steenie. Oh, yeah. I mean, mine as well. It's candy, if nothing else. I've been running around trying to find any. I said, no Delibird, no surprise butt sex. Go away.
Do we need Baz in voice chat?
I don't think so.
No, because that would just make it even worse.
Well, the other thing is, I don't think he's really set up for it.
Probably not.
I don't know what state I left my raids in, but I can't seem to find any of them anywhere.
What day was it? The last day I actually played Sword and Shield, I didn't have one raid. I could not get a raid to spawn. And it was highly annoying.
I know a lot of times, like, it'll hit a point where you have to just clear whatever beams around the place before it will spawn more beams. But I can't see any beams from where I am. Of course, the giant fucking snowstorm doesn't help, but...
That is true. I also just sent out the raid invite. Also, Bass I just sent Bass the link. I guess I should pull up the thing here to see. Also, I'm not sure where your voice is coming from.
Oh, wait, there's Baz. He's in the chat now. Hi, Baz.
I'm glad you can see him in the chat, because I cannot. Oh, hey, Baz can hear us both.
Yes. Oh, I thought you couldn't see the chat. Hold on.
I just now saw it. It literally just popped up.
Oh, apparently I'm coming through Fink, which is weird, because occasionally occasionally I can hear myself echoing from your side.
Okay.
So, not sure what's up with that.
Let me see.
I feel I should probably join this raid instead of Sunny. Just sitting on the thing for it.
Oh.
Chat window.
You mean the same thing I've been doing?
Yeah.
Talk to you.
I mean, I have been. I don't know.
Is that better, Baz? Or I'm also probably like super loud. I probably should calm myself or lower my own volume.
I mean, I guess I could always like jack up the gain on the mic at some point, but then that screws up our settings for Saturday, so that's not a thing I really feel. I need to pick a fucking non for this stupid raid. But are we fighting grass and pure grass?
Yeah, it's pure grass. It is better. Am I too loud, Baz, or do I need to lower myself, I guess? I would imagine I'm okay. I'll try to talk softer, or maybe go further away. I wonder if you're getting picked up on, like, my mic, or... No, it can't be that, because you're picking up on the commentary side.
Yeah, it should be. I don't think it's coming through on your mic. I wonder if it's maybe just that I was faint, like, relative to you, and not that I was faint just in general. Because, like, when I was going, I sounded okay. Like, to me, I could hear me just fine. But you were definitely noticeably louder at the time.
Yeah. I made just one more adjustment just then. Maybe that'll help kind of having us both balanced at the same level.
It looks like it's working better from what, oh god, there's just some feedback. I don't know why sometimes, just occasionally I get like an echo from that side.
It also might be that I could plug in headset, like a thing of headphones.
Oh, what, do you have it coming through your speakers or something?
I do have it coming through. Well, so I don't know where you're coming from, to be honest. It's supposed to be from a computer speaker, but it sounds like it's coming from the Elgato sound capture, which is what's really weird. Because there's definitely not a speaker there. I wonder if that would help any though. I don't know. I could do advanced here. And let me get this thing. Where's my headset? Whoops. Shout out to my Pro Controller vibrating 100 miles an hour. Oh wait, before I do this, Baz mute. I didn't drop something. That was my controller going off nonstop. Baz and Inu, if you're listening, mute it for like 30 seconds, because if not, at this point in time, your eardrums will be busted. I did the thing again. I've been speaking. I don't even remember muting it this time. Man, crazy. Baz, can you hear Inu? Since I've got the like headset plugged in, or like my headphones. I don't know if it's coming through anymore. I'm assuming it is. I hope it's coming through. So Baz can't hear you at this point. No. What's my audio? Where do you want to put the audio? Here, and maybe if I do here. What about now? What happens?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
I just heard that.
Okay, I think now you can. Can you hear Inu now, Baz? That like busted my eardrums. You can hear Inu a bit. What about now?
So far, I could briefly make something out there. I got really loud. So stop fucking sitting around.
Don't.
A bunch of my Gigantamax mods in a box where they all live. I'm gonna keep sending non-Gigantamax stuff to that box.
He's really faint in the background.
Oh, that's good news.
Very faint. How would we... What about now?
Well, I mean, okay, so I just got myself, again, it's the start of that there. Somehow we made this worse, which is incredible.
Oh,
Somehow we managed to make this worse.
skill. That's how. I've cranked the output up to 83. I can crank it up to 100.
But you cranked the output up on, like what, the Elgato?
In Elgato sound capture specifically.
Right, okay. But I kind of wonder if I don't trying to think how to put this. When you had the screen capture up,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like the output on the Elgato sound capture was pointing to the Elgato sound capture.
Let me do this. I'll do the screen capture again. So prepare yourself.
So like in the sound capture window, so it's your input is coming from the mic. Yeah, that makes sense. Output from, yeah, that looks fine. Where do you want to hear your audio?
So I hear it obviously from the speakers that are coming from the heads or the Yeti because that's where my headphones are plugged into.
Okay.
Capture. Oh wait a minute.
Wait. Have you not?
Well, this wasn't here until I turned on advanced. Also, Baz's eardrums might be busted now.
I mean, also I'm echoing quite strongly now. Is the other thing.
What about now, Baz? Is that better for you?
I mean, I imagine it must be, in that the sound capture seems to actually be like capturing at this point, whereas it wasn't before.
Yeah. And it's probably it was probably echoey just because of I bet if I do this, mute this. What about now? If you speak in, does it pull up in the sound capture?
Does it pull?
Yep.
Well, it is. I just don't know if. Do I still get. I don't think I'm getting. Yeah, I'm not getting echoey anymore either.
Yeah, because
At
I
least
think
not as far as I can tell.
yeah, I think what the echo was when I had the one of my monitors unmuted so that way I could hear at the
Ah,
time.
gotcha. Okay.
So, oh no, I've done a goof though.
What's that?
How do I turn screen sharing off?
Well, how
Stop screen
did you
sharing.
turn yeah, like that. Good lord.
You're hearing an echo on me.
How could you possibly be hearing an echo on Gil? That doesn't make sense. I don't hear any echo on.
It might be. Let me turn down my commentary. What about now, Baz? Is there still an echo?
And if there's not an echo here from you, there's something else that I should try to see if that was actually okay. So let's try this one more time. Let me just move closer to my mic and see if that was it, because I was sort of over near the keyboard, which is closer to the mic, so it might have been picking up you from my headphones somehow.
Maybe another thing was earlier I turned the live commentary up like really high to try to pick you up because it was sounding faint, and I'm wondering if maybe that's what it was, possibly. And I'm assuming, Baz, you can hear the game audio just fine, right? I forgot to even check that. I'm assuming you can.
I mean, I can't because I've got my TV muted, but
Another dumb 5-star Steenie raid.
oh, for fuck's sake. Well, might as well.
Game sounds fine.
Oh, that's good news.
And it should be live. So I think we're good to go then. What day's the first, man, I wish I knew what time, like what day Christmas was. Or like the actual Christmas event.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure we'll know on Thursday.
Yeah, because I was about to say, we could start at the 30th, that Monday then. Or we wait till the 6th to do it on that Monday to start it.
Yeah, I suppose it kind of depends on Christmas, really.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Because obviously when we go to Christmas, we'll both be farming like non-stop.
Oh, fuck yes. It's a friggin' lottery with gems in it. Obviously, I'm gonna farm the shit out of it. Also, I really need to actually pick a Pigmon. I have no idea. I've still got like 2 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. So I definitely think this will take. Like, what time, because I know we haven't talked about. What time do you want to start the Monday streams?
I mean, like whenever. Usual stream times, I guess. I don't know.
Around 7, like what we both normally do.
Yeah, I mean that works.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, if I have to like stop at the store after work or whatever, I should be back and have had plenty of time to eat by then. So.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is, I'm pretty sure you could just drop off at any point in time and come back as long as the Discord.
I mean, yes, there's that too, but.
So even if you did have to like take a break to eat or something, or if you were late, I could always start at 7 and go shiny hunting or get Watts. So
I'm sitting on like 750,000 of those, incidentally.
I am not. I need to, because of all of the fun steak farming that we've been doing. I need to get back on getting Watts because I'm low on wishing pieces. I'm pretty sure.
See, what I need to do is I need to find one of the wild area vendors that's selling luxury balls.
And start buying those and selling them.
Yes. Because the max stack of those is about $1.5 million. And it only costs something like it's 99,900 watts to buy all the balls, so I can turn basically 100,000 watts into $1.5 million in actual like money.
In like seconds.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I'm glad. Oh, whoops.
That's why I'm sitting on like several million just in bank right now. No, I've just been going around and buying all of the clothes from all of the stores.
I need to do that. I really
because
do.
I'm minus fucking low. I do need to finish my decks at some point though. I've been super lazy about it since state farming started.
Since hell is became upon us, or however you want to say it.
Yeah, I think I'm only like 60 something off, maybe. I think I'm pretty far into it, but
Well,
like some of it's trade evolutions that I have to deal with, and some of it is like some of it I'm just missing mods, and they're probably version exclusives, or I just haven't found them yet.
probably so. Well, the good news is the version exclusive stuff. Obviously, I can just trade. Also, I didn't want. I forgot to say this, but Baz, thank you for helping out to making sure this worked.
Yeah, that's that was helpful.
Because I'm glad we did test it, because it would have had a very fun day come Monday.
Well, welcome to the first stream where.
Also, I've got to get in the habit of not putting my controller anywhere on my desk, because it just sounds like a vibrator going off.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I have to make sure not to do the same thing, because otherwise, like, the place I would set it down is legit, like, right next to the mic, so it's gonna be a problem.
And that's exactly where mine is. It's like, I have my mic here on the far right, then I got my keyboard and mouse, and it's like, my keyboard's pushed up a little bit, so sure enough, the controller's like right there. So... Also,
fortunately, if I'm paying attention, I can just put mine on the couch instead, and I don't have that issue, but...
Oh, I've got nothing. I've got an L-shaped desk, so it's all or nothing. I either sit it on the floor or I hold this controller for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, I'm glad you guys are sleeping at ends. I appreciate that. And Tails.
Well, see... So, I don't think anyone else has noticed this yet. Nobody said anything. And I don't think Baz even noticed, because I asked him about it the other day. And I was really surprised nobody noticed when we finally did have a skit, that we haven't been getting skits for most of the game, where we should be getting skits.
Yeah, you guys have you guys? There hasn't been one.
There have been a few. There have been a couple.
Is it because of the when you guys did New Game Plus?
It's because I carried over records. Yeah.
Huh.
But the weird thing is, there's some skits you can only get on a New Game Plus. So we'll get those, and we'll get any skits I missed the last time on the first playthrough, but otherwise we're not getting any of the skits. And I didn't notice this myself until like 3 weeks in, and I was like, you know, it's kind of weird. I don't think I've seen a skit yet, and we definitely should have had some.
Yeah, you guys. I was like, until you said that, I was like, has there been a skit? I'm like trying to think, and I don't think.
Yeah, so there's been a couple. I don't remember if any of them have aired. There's definitely been a few at this point in recording. But I don't know if they've aired yet. Like, I don't know if they'll have been in any of the episodes that have gone out yet. Oh, hey, there's some beams in the distance. But yeah, turns out that if you carry over records, you don't get any skits you saw the first time. Now, we did unlock all of the skits over at Namco Bandai, so we can watch them all eventually. Even ones that I haven't seen before, we can just go watch them at Namco Bandai.
Hey, I found the leisure balls, by the way.
Good for you.
Well, they should be the same. They should be if your time's right or your date's the same as mine. Which mine's the actual normal date. It's where is it? Where's the guy? Yeah. So are you guys gonna just like? It's in Dappled Grove. Is where he is.
I think that's where I'm standing right now. Is in Dappled Grove, actually.
Change your time to my time. Or date to my date.
I'm pretty sure I'm internet synced is the thing.
So am I. So it should. I would. Maybe the Watch Trader isn't, because I know everything else is the same. But that's weird. So are you guys just gonna do like a movie marathon essentially of all the skits?
I might do. Honestly, I don't know. Like I know we want to get like as close to 100% as we can without doing the stupid dog thing because fuck that noise.
You don't want to go pee on woods?
No, I don't want to go pee on woods. So at some point, like we might just do some skit episodes. Probably after we beat the game. And probably after we do everything else, we'll do like a catch-up skit episode and just go watch all the skits. Or something, but... Yeah, it's gonna be a,
Or you could stream it, I guess.
Thing. Yeah, that's true. I thought if I was sitting here, I was like, then I'd have to connect my thing to the... Oh god, no, I'm not on the 360, it's the PC version.
Oh yeah, you are on the PC version. Yeah, you don't have any problems then. OBS would be easy. Slobs would have your back.
No, Slobs wouldn't. Studio would.
Nah, Slobs has gotcha. Nah. Just go ahead and download it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't blame you. Especially after like that trouble I had.
Sounds like so much effort.
I'm actually surprised this wasn't more of an effort than what it was.
So I got out of the snow, and now I'm in a sandstorm.
That's the worst. The other day I was here. It was when I was doing some tournaments for the Galar Beginnings. And I literally, it went from like the bad snowstorm to a bad sandstorm. And you couldn't see anything. So I couldn't tell if there was a beam anywhere near there.
No, see, the thing was I was heading towards a beam. And, like... Well, no, I found it. It's just that, like, because I can't see more than 5 feet in front of me, I have no idea, like, physically where I was, because I can't just line of sight to figure out where I am in here. So I, like, ran into a body of water, which the beam was across, and I'm like, I wonder which body of water that is. Turns out the beam is over on Aksu Island, which is in the sandstorm. So, you know, that helps.
I don't think I've ever seen a beam on Axusa once.
Neither have I until right now.
I don't know if it's a Flapple raid.
Well, no, the Flapples are in they're in the Grove, actually. I know exactly where those spawn.
Oh, are they not in the Axusa?
No, Flapple's in the Grove. Flapple's where you are. It's on the same one as Appleton, actually.
Oh, because I thought they were both on Axusa's, because that's where you get their little apple thingy.
Well, yeah, you can also get Applin at the same beam over in the Grove that you get the Gigantamax ones from.
Huh. I need to do that.
No, the Axu, the Axu ones probably worth doing. It's a 5-star Dreadnought, not a Gigantamax, but a 5-star Dreadnought.
We can do it. I'm down.
Yeah. I'll launch it.
Oh, I just went to Axusa's. There's a lot of Mudsdales.
Yes, there is. There's a shit ton of Mudsdales. So it's up.
I about hit quit. The good thing is, like, we definitely should... You've got all the Gigantamax forms at this point, right?
I have everything that's out, yes.
Oh, I can't use... That's so dumb. So, if you register a Pokemon for a battle team, because, you know, you have to do that for the tournaments, you can't use them in raids or anything else.
Oh, well, that's just annoying.
So I was going to obviously use, you know, my Serena, because it's EV trained and everything else. Nah. Can't do that. I gotta unregister that battle team, I suppose. Good thing I did 2 battles. I didn't realize that ended Sunday.
I see you've done the exact same thing with just putting the numbers on the boxes and doing that, though. That's what I've done, too.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I've got in Pokemon Bank. I can't wait to be able to move everything back to what it is. I want to change it up, though. What I wished I would have done this time is leave 2 spots for each one shiny and one non-shiny variant. Because eventually I want to get all the shinies in the game. At some point in the future, whenever that may be.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. At some point, I've got to either have my local friend with Shield trade over Zamazenta briefly, so I can register that for the Dex.
Oh yeah, we could do that right now if you wanted to.
Well, we can't do that right now because we're
after this raid.
Oh god, Is this guy ever gonna, like, pick a Mon and fucking ready up?
No, he's gonna run Colossal. The best thing to run here.
Like, dude, come on. You are the exact wrong thing for this situation.
Oh, there we go. Halucha.
Oh, well, that's better.
Yeah. Man.
No, fucking ready up.
Oh, there he goes.
Jesus Christ.
Baz, I don't know. Baz, have you seen any of the raids in this?
Yeah, he saw me doing one the one day when he got here. So he's plus we've done a couple of them in front of him at this point. So he's seen a few.
I didn't know if he's seen any of the Genius AI moves or anything like that.
I mean, the thing is, most of the like length of them is just waiting for other idiots to get their shit together and pick them on.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And hope you don't get, you know, horrible luck.
Oh, so by the way, I know they look identical, but technically, Gigantamax Flapple and Gigantamax Appleton, they have different Gmax moves, actually.
Do they have different Gmax moves?
They do, yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that.
It's Gmax Tartness and Gmax Sweetness.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I wonder what
and I don't exactly remember what they do, but I know they have different added effects on them.
I want to get a shiny Appleton. I've got a hidden ability one that I want to start breeding eventually. And I've got the tart or sweet, whatever it is to get a Flapple. I've got one of those. I've actually got two of them, I think, that I got traded over. So I would be trying to get a shiny one of those eventually.
Oh, Flapple, why must you be so slow?
Well, I actually don't know what Flapple's speed is. I'm pretty sure it's faster than... No, it can't. It's not faster than Rillaboom. Do you have yours level 100?
Yeah.
Oh.
This thing has a really pathetic base speed stat as the thing.
I thought it was like 80. I mean, it might not be.
Yeah, that's actually terrible is the thing.
It's fine. Just give it Hustle. Actually,
It's
Hustle.
not. It's terrible. It has really bad speed. It's 70 base speed. That's
70?
Atrocious. That's atrocious.
A lot of things in this game, though, aren't that fast, at least from what I've seen.
See, they did that with
Sun and
Gen
Moon?
7 too. Yeah, like everything was super slow in Gen 7 too. I mean, it's faster than Appleton. I'll give it that. Appleton's
You mean
only got a
Appleton's
base-
like 30 base speed or whatever?
Yeah, fucking base 30. Yes, it's fucking atrocious. It's so bad. Ugh.
I just can't believe leftovers count as a berry. Although it makes sense, especially after you told me that you found some in a tree.
Yeah. Okay, so Sweetness, Appleton's one cures status conditions on allies, and Tartness reduces enemy evasion as their added Gmax abilities.
I would normally say, Baz, that 30 base speed is impossible, but everyone in my mom is running Trick Room. So there's that. By the way, Corsa, I did one Wi-Fi battle and used my Corsa. That thing is so annoying. I feel so bad using it. It's like anything that comes in, you just strength sap, all your HP gets healed. It's got such low HP, but because it's got the Eviolite, its defenses are like 400 and something.
Oh,
And-
Jesus.
And you strength zap, so you know it's gonna lower their attack and heal you completely. You can do that like 2 or 3 times, then you Will-O-Wisp, and then they're like crippled. It's pretty great. I felt real bad about using
Don't.
it.
People will adapt.
Yeah,
That's the way of, competitive is if it's that much of a problem, people will figure out how to work around it.
yeah, they've kind of already done that with Dragon Pult or whatever the new dragon is, which is like
Oh yeah, yep, Dragapult.
that thing is like a beast this game.
Shocking, a dragon that's a beast. Imagine that. It's not like that's happened,
Ever.
ever in the history of. Wow, that Dreadnought broke out. Surprise, surprise.
I mean, fairy exists now though, so
Yeah, that's true.
it does it. I would say get hard walls, but because it's got that like ghost typing, it still can like KO fairies pretty easily. It just runs Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and then Draco Meteor is like its moveset. From what I've seen.
Ugh, Draco Meteor. I don't like Draco Meteor. I've never liked Draco Meteor.
It's pretty much like all the dragons like run as Draco Meteor. I need to actually get it on.
I mean, I get it from a competitive standpoint. I just don't care for it as a 5-star cloister. Yeah.
Oh, start that bad boy. I'm going to deselect.
Yeah, I just gotta move this fucking Steenie somewhere because I forgot to do that.
I haven't been catching anything. I've just been battling.
See, the only reason I bother is for throwing onto surprise trade. I should probably stop doing that at some point, but.
Well, I don't know if you've heard this, but a lot of the Pokemon YouTubers and stuff like that are doing like surprise trade Sundays where they're just trading away like hidden ability or not starters, but hidden ability like apples and everything else. So if you do trade them, do it on Sundays, I guess.
Fair enough. Raid's live, by the way.
Back out.
Water, ice. Water, ice. Oh, actually, that's super easy. Water, ice is a pick.
Zacian?
Yes, Sword Popper, obviously, yes.
Well, I would, use my fighting type Pokemon Lucario for it, but it's locked currently, so I can't use it because of it being in the competitive thing. So,
for God's sake.
I guess I'm going Zamazenta.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
You gotta get that thing leveled and such.
I really need to. I might do that after this because I don't think there's anything I have to level currently, depending on when the next like actual tournament is for Pokemon.
Leveled and like EV trained and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got an attack nature, and I'm fully attack and speed EV trained on this thing.
I'm pretty sure I've got it. Like I'm pretty sure the my Zamazenta is adamant as well. So
it's not. I'm not adamant, unfortunately. But I don't remember what it's. I think it's plus attack minus either defense or special defense. But it doesn't matter because
It works.
The thing is, I'm not going to use it for competitive. Legendaries are typically disallowed, and I'm primarily using it for raid battles. So
yeah. Also,
I've got PP max up on Iron Head so that I have 8 uses on Behemoth Blade.
Yeah, I also need to do that because I'm sticking with 5 on here. Also, completely forgot water makes steel not super effective.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, makes it neutral. I was going for Behemoth Bash and I was like, oh wait, that's not super effective.
I mean, the thing is, it doesn't matter because it still hits neutral and then gets the Gigantamax bonus and just smacks like a truck anyways, but...
True. Very true.
Holy shit, that Eevee attack.
It didn't helping hand.
It didn't helping hand. What is this?
It blows my mind that they had... Well, I was about to say Eevee's dead.
Nope, apparently not.
It blows my mind that they put Eevee and, like, Pikachu and stuff like that in these raids. I guess I can kind of understand them. The Magikarp, though, I really don't understand.
Especially Magikarp with Hydro Pump? Like, what? Excuse me?
It's pretty great when you see that, though. It just always misses.
Always. Oh, I've seen it hit plenty of times, but...
Does it do, like, 2 damage?
It depends on what it's fighting. I've had it in raids with me against fire types, and it's stolen the kills, so...
I did have a Wobbuffet kill steal once. It used Mirror Coat and actually worked. I was surprised.
Ugh. All they ever do is get fucking annihilated. Because the AI is just like, I'm gonna use counter against a special attacker.
And that's normally what happens. Every time you see Wobbuffet, you're like, well, it's a 2-man raid or a 1-man raid.
Or, you know, safeguard.
Yeah,
like, thanks, Wobbuffet. Thanks for the safeguard. I was really concerned about status conditions, let me tell ya.
from this. Well, I mean, I guess Safeguard's pretty good against you if you're doing like Gmax Butterfree. Screw
Well,
that.
you know what I wonder though. I wonder what happens if you Destiny Bond
It
and
fails.
then
It's
your
gotta
Bond
fail.
faints.
It's gonna fail.
They can't have allowed Destiny Bond to work and just instantly one-shot the raid mon, can they? Because that seems too good. That seems like that's all you would ever do in a raid would be to get
We're gonna
Destiny
try.
Bond.
I've got a Wobble
Like-
Fan, I think.
Like somehow you need to force the raid mon to attack you, and then just Destiny Bond it. I don't know. I don't know if that works.
I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like if I use Wobble Fan, how's it gonna attack me? Because there's not like a target. There's no carry targetableness in this game.
No. There's only self-targetableness, unfortunately. Really? You fucking used tackle against a steel type.
It's fine.
There's that brilliant fucking raid AI we're talking about. Jesus Christ.
They are something. I do like these raids though.
Yeah, they're fun. They're good time.
Oh look, there's the helping hand.
There's the helping hand. Took it long enough.
It's not gonna matter. I guess it actually will matter, but technically it won't matter because I'm gonna kill it here. But oh, good old AI.
Good old AI. The best part is like it always seems to me that when you go into these raids, the CPU, like it assigns mods to the CPU. It's like, okay, one of the CPUs is gonna have type advantage. Whether it actually has type advantage due to like being weak to a secondary type or something remains to be seen. But one of them will always have type advantage. One of them will always have type disadvantage. And then the third one is just sort of shrug.
Best of luck, kid.
Right? So it seems like more often than not, if you only have like one NPC, that it's like at least semi-competent.
Yeah. Oh, sweet, my battle team was unlocked.
What does that mean?
I can unlock my battle team and actually use them now. From where I've had to do the stupid battle team for the competitive thing.
Oh, Baz, I don't know if you're still hanging around or not, but like, don't feel like you have to at this point. Like, I don't think we're gonna complain if you do, but like, I think you accomplished what we needed you to accomplish. So don't feel like you have to stick around if you have other stuff to be doing. Because now we're just sort of fucking around.
Watch him have left like hours ago. Also,
Nope, he's still here.
I like how you're able to see the chat before I am. I find that hilarious.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need
Yeah,
this point. Thanks for all the help. We appreciate it.
absolutely. Thank
But
you, Bass.
Yeah, if you got better shit to do, by all means, go do better shit.
Oh.
Oh, I was just ambushed by a Dwebble.
Oh, that's the fun things.
You're level 60. I don't give a shit. Like, my Meowth is level 100.
Meow.
I
It's a level 100 mod because mine is as well.
Yeah. Hello, this is a level 100. Why? Because fuck you, money generation. That's why. Where are my fucking beams? I can't see anything.
I see one. I just got to get to it.
Oh, good lord, this stupid fucking Diggersby just spawned on top of me. I don't want to fight you, Diggersby. I want to find some beams. Go away.
Do I have any special beams?
I don't even know if I have any normal beams. I can't see.
Oh, get out of here, Machop. I don't want you.
Damn thing. Alright, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm just gonna fly over to Bridgefield and we'll look from Bridgefield where hopefully it's not fucking snowing or sandstorming.
Hey, I got a Gmax Butterfree.
Oh, I mean, might as well.
Let me see. Who do I want?
It's okay. I just have to remember to bring Creamy so that we can't be put to sleep and everything's good.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Yeah,
Very
like,
good call.
That's why I always bring Creamy to that fight, is so that, like... Oh, you haven't actually launched it yet, have you?
No, I'm launching it right now. I always select my Pokemon first, that way I don't forget about it. It's launched now, though.
Yep, there it is.
But yeah, I think the Monday streams, like, doing these little raids are just going to be fun. I just love these raids. That's, like, one of the best features that they've put in these things.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, yeah. The entire wild area, best move they've ever made, but...
And hopefully the next game, which will probably be Diamond Pearl remakes, it might not have it. Although, I guess they could change the Great Marsh to this type of thing. Maybe they'll do that, because screw the Great Marsh. I don't know if you remembered it. It's the one with, like, potholes.
Listen, all I want from a Diamond and Pearl the underground back. Because the underground was fucking incredible.
I love the underground. I never had friends to, like, take advantage of it, though. So it was, like, just me, but I still messed around with the thing all day long.
Yeah, but now it's gonna be online.
It'll be great.
Maybe that's what maybe they roll the wild area into the underground for the Diamond and Pearl remake.
Maybe. I mean, there's
put like raids in there in addition to the fucking mining stuff and the bases and whatever.
Mining fossils out.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
By which I mean taking a hammer to a wall repeatedly.
It'll be fine.
Alright, Butterfree, you're not putting nobody to sleep this time. I brought now Creamy.
Puts out Creamy to sleep before you can actually use its move.
Well, no, because its ability prevents sleep.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
It can't go to sleep, and neither can any of its party members. It protects everybody from sleep by just existing.
And you can decorate.
And I can decorate, which is important.
I'm surprised these things are still spawning. The Butterfrees?
Oh, I think they're supposed to be until, like, January or February.
Yeah, I think it's, like, January 3rd or something like that. I saw it the other day on Cerebi. But I figured I would be seeing a lot more Snorlaxes at this point.
I'm really looking forward to G-Max Toxtricity when that comes out.
Yeah, I am too. I definitely want to try to get both of its forms. G-Max. Even though it's the same form, I'm pretty sure. It's just, obviously...
Well, the G-Max... Yeah, the G-Max form is the same, but...
I wonder if it'll have different movesets, because I didn't know this, but the low amp form doesn't learn the exact same things as the high amp form.
Well, the only difference as far as I'm aware is the final move that they learn.
Oh, really?
The high one gets the attack up 1 stage, speed up 2 stage move, and the other one gets like some kind of defensive buffing. But I think that's genuinely the only difference. They have the exact same stats. Like, there's no stat difference. They can have the same abilities. So I got paralyzed. Cute Butterfree.
Everybody got paralyzed. I'm looking at it now.
Well, at least we're not asleep.
That is a very fair point. We just have to suffer at the hands of the paragods. And hope we don't keep getting paralyzed. Although this isn't Gen 1, I forgot.
Yeah, it's not Gen 1.
I don't have to go back to Stadium.
But yeah, the high amp and low amp forms genuinely don't have any difference except for, as far as I can tell, the very last move that they learn. I just prefer the look of the high amp.
I prefer personally the look of the low amp just because I like blue. It's like my favorite color. Also, to get the high amp, it needs to be a nature that lowers its special attack. And I don't know if this will work. I want to test it. You know how you can just change natures in this game? Like, if you have the high amp and change its nature to like a plus special attack, or a nature that should be a low amp, does it change its form?
No, because it doesn't actually change its nature.
Huh. Because I don't think I've used any of the mints yet, but that would be interesting.
Well, they're not consumables. You know that, right?
The mints?
Yeah.
No, I did not know that.
they're not consumables. I haven't played with them myself, but my understanding of them is that they're actually held items, and they don't change the nature. What they do is while a Pokemon's holding them, they level up as if they had the nature of the mint.
Interesting.
Which makes them most useful for like level 1 mons that you've bred. If my understanding of the way they work is accurate.
I need to look. I know, I think I had one at one point in time.
Well, I know I have one in my inventory. I certainly didn't buy it from the Battle Tower, but I do have one from somewhere.
Probably the Championship Cup or whatever. Because I know you get one, I think, or maybe it was the Battle Tower. Also, screw off Butterfree for not staying in that Pokeball.
Not even one shake. You had more shakes than I did, so, you know.
At least I got a ball mushroom. So is everything the exact same? Like, did you get the exact same drops?
Yep. Everything is exactly the same. So I get the same drops. If we both catch the Butterfree, I get the exact same Butterfree. Like, they have the same, like, all their max stats are the same, their natures are the same, their abilities are the same, and the moves that they know are the same.
Huh.
The only things that differ are if a stat isn't maxed, I think we could get different non-maxed stats. So like if it's a 4 IV for, you know, attack, defense, you know, special attack, speed, then the you know, special defense and whatever the other one I said, like mine might be very good, where it's pretty good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, that I know to be fact. We've experimented with that locally.
Yeah, I was about to say, having a local group probably helps out a ton. Obviously, I just don't have that option. I guess, well, my roommate was playing it for a while, but he's kind of fallen off of it at this point. So...
Well, I suspect our group will start falling off of it pretty soon too. One of the people in there tends to have a pretty low attention span for games, as it were.
Oh.
Like the thing is, when she gets into games, she gets into them really hard for like a couple of weeks, and then never goes back to them again. Is how it tends to be with her. Pokemon might be an exception to that. We'll see. But at the very least, I could still harass her husband into doing stuff.
Well, at least you've got that.
And I can certainly always harass my sister into doing stuff.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, none of my family, like, ever play. My middle brother, or the younger brother? The middle one? I have two brothers, so the middle one. I'm the eldest, the middle one. Yeah, middle one. He played it when he was a kid, when we both did, back when Red and Blue, because obviously I got Blue, he got Red. And we did the same thing for Gen 2, but after they just didn't play it anymore, you know. Everybody falls out of it normally around that time, I guess. But my youngest brother never picked it up from once. He had no interest for it. And obviously they haven't touched it since. So I've never had a brother to coerce into doing this. Although I can bully my roommate into playing, so there's that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a brother. Similar in concept. I've got a purple pillar off in the distance.
Oh, sweet. Maybe it'll be a G-Max. Although my luck would be like a G-Max Butterfree on this.
Well, it's up near Hammerlock, so I doubt it's going to be a Butterfree. I've never seen one of those or a Lax this high up. Like, typically I see them down around Modestoke more.
I think I've seen a Butterfree up towards Hammerlock. I could be mistaken, though. I also have a 5-star Doug Trio raid, if you wanted to do it.
Well, yours is better than mine. My 4-star is just a 4-star Mr. Rhyme.
Oh. Alright, let me... Where are you at?
Yeah, it's a Doug Trio, alright.
Yeah, apparently Doug Trio is also, like, really good competitively this year.
Oh, Doug Trio's always been really good.
I guess because of the Arena Trap. Also...
Yes. Arena Trap makes it a really solid revenge killer.
So, the best revenge killer this season, or at least so far, is Ditto right now, and it's kind of hilarious because
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know what the exact thing is with it, but I did hear like somehow Ditto was like this incredibly good revenge kill. How the fuck is that a thing?
Dynamax forms or Gmax forms, I guess, but it doesn't change your base stat totals except for your HP, which I don't think Ditto when it transforms changes its HP stat. That I know of.
But
Unless
Ditto can't transform when it's Dynamaxed.
I think what happens is you run Imposter Ditto, you send it in against the Dynamax form, and it does transform. Whether it transforms into the Dynamax form, though, I don't know. Surely it doesn't. Also, the Raid's Love.
Oh shit! I'm just sitting here hitting a wrong button repeatedly.
Also,
I tried to disconnect from the internet for some reason.
Shout out to this person bringing an electric top to a ground top fight.
I'm sure they'll fix it eventually. Probably.
Let's just all bring electric tops and see what we do. I mean, if it's raining outside, we'll win. Although Doug Trio doesn't have a horn, so maybe.
What do I want to bring to a ground type fight? I could bring Crab Santa, I guess.
Crab Santa. I didn't know that was one of the Gigantamax until I saw it, and then I was like, I want this thing so bad, and I haven't gotten one to spawn. That'll be like one of the first things I guess we do is try to get all the Gigantamax. Although you've already got them all, but that's besides the point.
Doesn't matter.
You can always get seconds.
I can always get more. Yeah, I might get better ones than I currently have.
True.
Oh, see, now they're bringing a Leafy on. That's better.
That's much better. Definitely will do more than, Bolton or whatever the electric top's name was. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah. Boltoned. Yeah. I mean, some of the Gmax mons you can't spawn anyway. Some of them we're gonna have to rely on me to get, like Machamp and Flapple and.
There's one other one.
The fuck's the other one? There's another one. I don't remember what it is.
Colossal.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Colossal's a version exclusive.
I thought you already have one of those.
No, I don't. I've done one Colossal raid, like a Gmax Colossal raid. Didn't shake. It just broke out, and I was like, I hate you.
Oh, see, I thought the Colossal that you had, that you've brought into a few raids now, was a Gmax one.
Nope, it's just the one that I had on my playthrough.
Oh.
I just really like Colossal. So, also, I don't know if its Gmax form is actually any better than its normal one. I'd have to look and see.
Well, I mean, none of the Gmax forms are better in terms of, like, stats or anything.
No, but some of them do certain things with their Gmax move that's better than, like, their Dynamax.
I think its Gmax move sets up, like, Stealth Rocks or something.
Oh, really? I know Lapras's is actually, like, Gmax form is super good because it sets up Hail and Aurora Veil, apparently.
Yeah.
And that's, it's extremely good for doubles.
It's super solid, yeah. By the way, I did something really cheeky with this Lapras.
Pear Song? I hope you did Pear Song.
No. No, that's a terrible idea for raids.
Unless it works.
Well, the thing is you have to go first, or it doesn't. You Parasong your entire team, and as soon as they have a shield up, they're immune to it.
Does it affect the entire party?
Yes.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, it's super not good. I gave it Ice Shard so that I can get things down to their first,
bar.
So that I can hit the first health gate before the Gmax mons get to go.
So that way, when the Gmax goes in, it takes out the double shield, or at least 2 shields.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if they'll make harder raids in the future.
Even though, like, Lapras isn't a physical attacker, I took Ice Shard just for that purpose. I mean, it's got Ice Beam, too, in order to trigger its Gmax move, but, yeah, I took that just to be cheeky. The other thing I took on it to be cheeky, is I also have Life Dew on it, so I can act as a cleric if I need to in raids as well.
How much does that heal? Because I haven't looked at it.
I think it's like 25% or something.
Because it seems like it's a fair chunk.
I mean, I haven't seen the exact numbers myself. I'm gonna pull it up on Cerebi here. 25%, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a quarter to the entire party.
Also, for a second, I thought that Pikachu used Thunderbolt on this Dugtrio and it worked.
Is that Pikachu still alive?
Yeah, it had a Focus Sash.
Oh,
I do
wow.
appreciate all the AIs have Focus Sashes, or at least most of them. Actually, all of them might have Focus Sash. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Eevee and Pikachu do, normally.
I went out of my way to set this Lapras up just for, like, raids. Wow, this Dugtrio's getting
And
hard-bodied.
dead.
Yep, and goodbye. Congratulations, you accomplished nothing.
That Dugtrio was so easy to take out, too.
The hell am I? And Premier Ball.
Premier Ball. Disrespect Premier Ball.
I have I have 200 of the damn thing.
Can you buy, like, if you get balls from the wild, do you get Premier Balls as well? Like, every time you buy?
I don't know. The thing is, I just, like, before we started this raid, I just found a guy that sells the luxury balls. So I'm about to buy 1,000 of them. So
Wow.
I suppose we'll find out.
Yeah, when you get handed a million. Well, what is it? Is it 100 balls that you'll
It's
get?
one for every 10. But you can't actually buy 1,000. I can look at 999, so it would be 99 balls that I'd get for it. But I have a shit ton. It's probably because I bought like 200 each of Dusk Balls, Timer Balls, which I shouldn't have bought. Don't buy Timer Balls.
They're not good for raids, I'll tell you that.
They're not good at all. This gen is the thing. But what I did buy, I bought them because I didn't know for raids, so I bought a bunch to test it. They don't. But I bought a bunch of quick balls, obviously because quick balls. I bought a bunch of net balls because they work on like 23 to 30% of all mons in this game.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
they're a 3.5x catch rate, so they're kind of the best ball to use if you can. I bought a bunch of repeat balls for the same reason, because they're 3.5x catch rate, so they're good for trying to get repeat Gigantamaxes. I bought a bunch of Dusk Balls, because most of the time that I do raiding is at night, and those are 3x catch rate at night. And then I've got a bunch of Ultra Balls, just in case nothing else applies, because those are 2x catch rate.
Yeah. What I'll normally do is I'll stock up on 200 of each ball just for when like a shiny hunt. A common thing for shiny hunters is to use a Pokemon that fits the Pokemon, like shiny. So I'll end up doing that eventually. But yeah, I can definitely see like the net balls and stuff like that being super good. There was a ball that got buffed actually this gen as well, and I think it's the Dream Ball. It's whichever one makes it if they're asleep, which I'm guessing is the Dream Ball. It got buffed to I think a 3.5.
But the problem is you only get like one of those.
I'm wondering if there's a way, like, if there's some that you can get more from. I feel like there has to be. If not, I've wasted the Beast Ball already.
Yeah, no, there's only one of those.
Oh, well, that's fine. Well, that was a waste of Beast Ball.
Yeah, I've been using... Like, I used up all my special balls just catching Gigantamax mons off of purple pillars. Because, you know, if you're hosting the purple, you're guaranteed to catch, so I just started throwing rare balls at Gigantamax mons.
Makes sense. Makes absolute sense.
Then let's go turn in all those fucking luxury balls I just bought.
Did you get any Premier Balls? Did you happen to notice?
No, you don't get any from the wild area.
Probably did.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. I'm still only sitting on 116. Let's just sell all 999.
Yeah, how much did you give them?
1,498,000.
And that probably didn't cost you hardly any watts either, did it?
It costs you 99,900. So you can turn just shy of 100,000 watts into just shy of 1.5 million, like, Poké Dollars.
That's pretty
yen.
good. Especially with how easy it is to get once.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really generated since that Sunday when I was like raiding all day, where I showed you I generated all 750,000 of those watts that one day.
I can't believe you generated that many watts.
What you don't realize is I'm only slightly playing by the rules. Technically, I'm not cheating. But I'm not exactly playing the game the way it's intended either.
What cheats are you using?
So, I'm... Basically, anytime I decide I want to spawn a Gigantamax mon, I only use one wishing piece for it.
Do you...
Because one wishing piece is enough. So what you do is you put your text speed on low. When you throw the wishing piece in, when it asks if you want to save, the instant you see what color the beam is, if it's not purple, you close the desktop, close the game, restart, and throw the piece in again until you get a purple beam. And then, once you have the purple beam, you load up the raid, you see if it's what you're looking for, and if it's not, and this part you definitely do offline or you piss people off. So you go on to local for that.
Yeah.
You load up the beam. If it's not what you're looking for, you start looking for trainers. Then you jump out to the dashboard, go into your system settings, set your date forward a day, quit out of the raid, which will regenerate the raid, and also the watts that you get from the den. Then you open up the new beam and see if that's what you're looking for, and if not, you just keep repeating that process.
And it'll
until
stay like the purple?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Well...
The secret is it doesn't work unless you are searching for trainers at the time that you tab out to go change the date. That's the key to it.
Huh.
So that's how. Like I today, because I went to their spawns, stood there, and just kept resetting until I got the G-Max mon. And they were all gotten on purple beams, so I was guaranteed to catch every single time.
And currently, like, what is it? Only Butterfree and Snorlax don't show up in purple beams, right? Or do they show up?
Dreadnought as well.
Oh, Dreadnought? I bet I don't know if Corviknight does either. Because I think Dreadnought and Corviknight they're not version exclusives, but
no,
they
well,
are...
Dreadnought, I think Dreadnought, Corviknight, Sandaconda, and Butterfree are all on, like, raid up at the moment, so they can appear in non-purple beams.
Maybe that's
Normally G-Max mons can only appear in their purple beam at their designated spawn place.
Yeah.
So anything that's doing otherwise at the raid up, basically. But yeah, that's all I did, was I sat in one seat all day and just kept resetting until I got the fucking G-Max mon I was looking for. And in the process, because every time I reset the beam, that was another 2,000 watts.
You really started to rack up.
It adds up really fucking fast. Like, insanely fucking fast. To the point where I was able to generate 750,000 watts in one day.
You also don't... Do you have to close out of the game entirely, like when you change your date? I know normally when you're shifting, like,
so the only,
you don't.
So the only time you have to close out of the game is when you're resetting the wishing piece. Like, if you didn't get the purple beam, that's when you need to close out of the game. But once you have the purple beam, no, you don't actually close the game when you're resetting the date. You just leave the game running as you change the date, then tab back in, stop looking for players, and then check the beam again.
Huh. Good to know. That's what I'll be... Well, I probably won't do that on the streams.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, doing that on the stream is gonna be probably.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it would almost kind of ruin the experience of doing it, but off stream, there's a very high chance that I might start doing some of that.
I mean, realistically, I'll be doing that during the stream.
No, your footage isn't being captured, so I was planning on it.
Precisely. Yes, I was already planning on doing. Actually, tell you about the little trick there, because while you're running around finding the fucking spawning Machamps or whatever else. Now, there's one other trick that comes into this that's going to be super useful for you, specifically.
I'm assuming it's when it regards to catching it.
Yes. Because I'm always guaranteed to catch a purple beam, if I host and you don't catch it, I can quit to desktop
And reset
reload the save from before I did the beam and just run the beam again. Which means
100% catch rate eventually.
100% catch rate for you eventually. The downside is that by doing that, from all of those beams. Like, until you get the catch, I'm missing out on the candies and stuff every single time.
Yeah.
But for making sure you get at least one copy, it's not probably a solid idea.
Yeah, maybe we could do, like, I don't know if I don't know if would we want to do the, like, closing out to desktop on stream?
Well, you don't have to. Only I have to.
But I'm assuming everybody will see it disconnect, right?
I don't know. I don't know if they'll see me just jumping on and on. Because,
I guess they wouldn't, would they?
well, let me ask this. The other day when I was doing all that stuff, oh no, because you haven't been. Yeah, you haven't been. We haven't been doing any of that online. We've been doing communication, so you wouldn't have seen like people resetting for stuff. But yeah, okay, hold on. I'm online right now, so if I just save the game real quick.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
And then quit to desktop. And then restart the game. I'm just watching your screen now to see, because it'll be interesting, because if it doesn't like pop up every time that I've launched the game,
No one will know.
no one's gonna know. It'll just be like, hey, damn,
Yeah, because it's not like you're going to be getting back to back.
what are the chances?
Oh, well, I say we go with that then.
Cause like, yeah, that's genuinely a thing. Like, at least for the Machamp and the Flapple and the whatever the other one is, Colossal apparently, I can just keep spawning those until nothing has showed up at all
No.
on your screen indicating that I just quit the game, restarted the game, and then reconnected to the network. Like, none of that was apparent on your screen.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I think so, what day do you think we should start? Well, I guess we wait till Thursday.
Yeah, I think we have to wait until Thursday. Going on with Christmas.
Yeah, because Christmas is high priority.
Yeah, Christmas is fucking top priority.
So.
Like, I took half of 2 consecutive weeks off, not knowing when Christmas was going to. Ooh, Glaceon. Sorry, I got distracted by a wild. I got distracted by a wild Glaceon. I still need one of those for Dex completion. Oh no, I don't. I have a Glaceon. Never mind. I lied.
You know. But yeah, I don't blame you. I would have taken off that extra days to take off. I blew mine during Eurofest.
I mean, the thing is, I took it off less for farming and more because, good God, I'm not gonna sleep the night that a rush drops, most likely. If I am, it's only gonna be like 2 hours. You're gonna go to bed and then have to wake up to go summon her. And then doing 141 multi-summons in a row without speed up
You're
is
gonna
gonna
be there
take
a while.
a fucking eternity.
You'll be there 4 hours. I'm pretty sure that's around how long that takes to burn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long ass time. Like, really a long ass. Unless she NP5's real fast. Like, if I have to burn all 4,300 and whatever odd courts,
You're
it's
prepared.
gonna be a long, long stream.
Yeah, you'll be able to make tons of CE bombs. Maybe you'll get a case cover too.
Well, if 4 would be nice.
You don't have
Because
one max
4
limit broken, right?
No, I have 2 max limit broken.
Oh, do you?
But
Okay.
4 would give me a third max limit broken.
Then you can
I
put a
don't-
DJ for him.
Also, 2 Bodhisattvas would be nice. Like that. One more 2030 would be nice, so I can finally limit break at 2030. We haven't been able to do that yet.
Those are so nice to limit break. I'm pretty sure I got one on stream the other day and I forgot to burn it. Or use it for CE fodder.
But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that hopefully I NP5
Mini do
Anna in the process. Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, best luck on the rolling.
Ugh.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, see, I'm gonna have a good time with it. There, as far as I'm concerned, there's basically no way in hell I don't get her at least NP1. Like, statistically speaking, with that number of rolls, I am more likely to NP2. I'm more likely to NP5 and than to not roll her at all.
Accurate, because I think MP5, like, the average is 12 to 1,500 quartz. So you should actually be well over double.
And hopefully if I get lucky, I have a bunch left, because then that all rolls into the turf fund.
Spend them all on Hokuisa.
Yeah, no, I see. I'm gonna force her if I have to, but I'm not gonna force her beyond NP1. Like, if she doesn't want to come home fast enough to make NP2ing her worth it, she will be NP1. I require her, I require her assistance. She does not get to get out of, like, being there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely NP1. She comes home fast enough. Otherwise, I mean, I can just wait for her to come back the next time and try again. But anything left over from Aresh goes immediately towards Okita Altar, because I
She'll
only
be
have
soon. No,
I'm only gonna have like 3 months to save for her.
Is it really only 3 months?
She's in March, I think.
See, I'm lucky. After December, minus Hokusai, if you count her being in January, because I kind of count her in December. Because I think we'll get her like the 30th or 31st. Much like how Musashi dropped. In January, there's not a servant I roll for, so I get like a full month of not having.
Oh no. Okay, good. It's not as bad as I thought. It's June.
Okay, so you have time.
It's June. Yeah, not as much as I've had for Rash, but I do have time.
So.
But yeah, that's coming. There's a lot of, like, this year was relatively light for me. Next year isn't, because next year, like, Hokusai's happening. I want her. I want both of the summer 5 stars for next year, although BB more so than John, to be honest.
Same.
Scotty's next year, I think, too, isn't she?
Yeah. I still don't know what I'm doing with Scotty. I don't
And-
know if I'm MP5ing her or not.
Seatonai's next year.
That's another one that I really want to get up there on MP levels.
So, like, in terms of stuff I have to force, like, there were very few this year. Next year, there's a shit ton. Like, Okita Altar, I'm gonna try to force NV5, but, like, Summer BB, I'm definitely gonna force. Scotty, I'm definitely gonna force. Seatonai, I'm definitely gonna force. Hokusai, I'm definitely gonna force. Summer Zone, we'll see. Like, I know I have to roll on her banner, because she's dropsies, and I need those for summer. And I'm not just gonna wait until summer 2 because that was a nightmare the first time I did it. So if she doesn't come home, come home quickly, she's gonna have to wait until I know whether I got summer BB at speed or not. And then if I have stuff left over from BB, I can try rolling for Jean again. But
Well, I mean, you know, John loves you.
yeah, that's true. So maybe she'll be kind and actually turn the hell up.
The exact opposite of me, where she hates me. So I'm kind of shafted on that one, but we'll see how that goes.
But yeah, summer BB's the one I'm really after from that.
I am too. That her skill set, just like to be able to card phrase is amazing.
Yep, exactly. And then like Citanai I want because proper Leah, like she's awful. She's an alter ego, so obviously she's awful because they all are except for Melt. But
it's the same thing. Like I definitely want to MP2 her, even though she's not the best. I still want to, just because it is Fate Stay, not Alien. And you know,
Scotty, much like Merlin, I have to.
Yeah, because you know,
any higher NP levels, they're a nice bonus if you get them, but they are not necessary. But she has to be NP1.
That's why I'm like wondering, because like Merlin, you know, I've got him MP5 now, but I specifically got him MP5 because of memes, and you know, for other people that are having issues with challenge quests and stuff like that, they have access to an MP5 Merlin.
So Scotty's level.
It's like what her crit damage, right?
Yeah. So even at level 1, it's 30%. By the time you get to level 5, it's 50%. So I mean, it's not insubstantial.
No.
But it's not nearly as. The thing is, Scotty's NP isn't nearly as Merlin's.
No, it's
like
not.
Merlin lives and dies by his NP.
Yeah, and the fact that you can just spam it. I don't think you can spam Scotty's MP like that.
Not easily, no. Not nearly as easy. But her thing is her skills. It's like that's what you want from her is her skills. And specifically, you want 2 of them for their skills.
Yeah, and all 3 of them are used for the double Scotty mains.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why like I have to make sure I have one. And that's the other reason that I need to get Dante's up to 10 before Scotty drops as well.
Yeah, at the very least you can get Edmund up to, I think it's like 10, 9, 10, which I think is where mine's sitting at, because his MP gain skill's 10, his damage or invul pierce is at 10, and
I mean, I guess his charge down, you don't really need to be at 10.
no, because all it does is give him crit stars.
But the other 2 for sure, I need to get to 10.
Yeah.
Just because he'll be the absolute massive death god of farming as soon as that happens.
That's why I haven't been using him as much, just because of that. Because as soon as that happens, I'm gonna change all of my farming comps.
Yeah. Well, I'm only gonna have one farming. We fuck admin. Scotty.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's gonna be. Because Scotty's gonna be everywhere on support. And that's the thing, like, I don't know if I don't think I'll go for MP5 Scotty, because like I said, MP5 Merlin's kind of the main. Obviously, Waver, you can get, you know, MP5 just from normal, so I haven't had to worry about him. Tomomo's only MP2. And honestly, Tomomo's MP is probably worth more than Waver and Merlin's to get there, just because of her healing, how fast she gets it up. And, like,
Yeah.
But Scotty, she's not used in, like, any kind of challenge quest, or her MP's in it, at least.
No. And the other thing is that, like, the really valuable part of the one attack evade to the party, which is nice. You get the insta-kill immunity for one time, which is nice. But her overcharge is really good. Like, if you can get her to 500% overcharge, that's also 1500 damage minus 1500 for 3 turns.
Which is pretty substantial.
Yeah. Like, even at 100%, it's damage minus 500 for 3 turns, which is still quite a lot of damage down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna soften regular attacks substantially. Oh, she's painful. She's gonna suck.
I don't want to know. Is it a bunch of bones? She's got a bunch of bones.
No, it's not. So for Ascension, she needs go 5 of those. She needs 10 permafrost crystals, which I think they drop with Anastasia.
Yeah, they do.
6 hearts and 12 giant's rings for Ascension. But for skills, she needs another 15 by 45 permafrost crystals, another 27 Lanugo, 20, 48, 60, 62. She needs another, 72 Aurora steels, and she needs.
Are these 72 like per skill or all
No, total.
Okay, I was gonna say
And,
not another rash.
And she needs 146 void dust total, I think. Yeah, that's why I said she's gonna suck. She needs a lot of void dust.
Void dust is coming up in a lottery though, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. Let me check. I've got it in pen. There's a message I pinned that's got all the lottery stuff.
But yeah, she needs a bunch of void dust for skills.
Da Vinci's rerun.
Ah, great, good.
Yeah.
So
and
that'll help.
Also, Gilfest. If Gilfest also has it. So. Also, I can't tell if it's Aurora Steel or the Permafrost. Which one's a silver mat? I'm assuming they're both.
They're both silver mats.
Which one looks like a mirror?
Well, so the Aurora Steel's sort of a rainbowy, like ovular blue kind of thing, whereas the Permafrost crystal kind of looks like a flower made of ice.
Okay, so the Aurora Steel is what's in Gilfest. Permafrost is in Christmas nodes, though, or it's a Christmas drop node. So
not this year.
No, it's not this year. It's 2020.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say.
If so, stack up a lot. No, but feathers are this year for Christmas, and Luengos and stingers.
How bad are Dante's skills to level?
I can't remember. I feel like they were pretty rough though.
Actually, they don't look that bad.
Are they not? I can't remember. Maybe
So,
it's because they needed homunculus babies and I didn't have them at the time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. It's 30 heroes proof. Well, it's 10 heroes proof per skill for rank 2, 10 Yggdrasils for rank 3, 12 Fangs for rank 4, 12 Lanterns for rank 5, 12 Shoes for rank 6, 15 Homunculus Babies for rank 7, 15 Chaos Talons for rank 8, 15 Reverse Dragon Scales for rank 9, and then... That's not bad. I have all of that, I think.
Yeah, that actually isn't as bad. Maybe it was because of me being out of hero proofs for so long because of Musashi and them.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I bet it was either hero proofs or babies, because those were a pain in the ass too early on.
And still, homunculus babies, I don't have a huge selection of. I think they're in this year's Christmas node as well.
Hero proofs I'm sorted on. Yggdrasil seeds I'm sorted on. Claws are gonna have like several hundred. Yep. Lanterns, yes. Horseshoes, God, yes. Homunculus babies, plenty. Claws, yes. Reverse dragon scales, I have like 300. Oh God, yeah. If
you're set.
Don't know. Except for the QP, yeah, I'm set. I don't forget how much QP. You need to.
It's like 178 for all three, but that's also including levels, and I think that's to 10 each. Yeah, it's 172 for all three skills and to level them.
Well, he's already leveled.
And you're also not getting all three of his skills, so...
Well, I mean, I might do. But I could probably do the two important ones right now.
I can tell you.
Looking at... Because I'm sitting at 808 million. And my bank number for the time being is... I'm calling it at about 625 million. That's overkill. I know, but that's
So
what
it's
I'm
better
calling
safe than
it.
sorry.
So I think I have enough to just take him straight to. But list of things that I'm planning to get to 10-10-10. It's Ozzy, I need to finish him. Jack, I need to finish her. Maid Alter, I want to get to 10 also for Scotty memes.
Yeah, she's one I want to get up there. At least her quick skill, which she's
well,
also
actually-
7 right now.
Actually, at least 10-1-10 for her. To be fair, her middle skill doesn't really need to be leveled. But her first and last skills do. Because her first one's attack buff and bonus quick buff, and her third one you can stack twice if you play your cards right. And that's how she does fucking bonkers damage. Sanzo, I eventually want to get to 10-10-10. Dante's obviously Hokusai once I have her. And Scotty for obvious reasons.
So if you're just getting those 2 skills up to 10, it's 108 million QP.
Oh god, I've got that easy. Hokusai, how bad's she gonna be? Well, I have a bunch of QP from the lottery before she happens.
Yep.
But how bad are her skills to
I've got.
bones?
She needs 10 fangs, 10 seeds, 10 feathers, 10 horseshoes, 10 luangos, 10 spirit roots, 10 magatamas, 10 scarabs, 30 bones, 30 void dust, 36 pages, 36 octuplet crystals, 36 lanterns, 45 grease buckets, 45 reverse scales, 45 gallstones.
I think the only thing that's a question for her is bones, I think. Do I have enough bones? Oh, good, I have enough bones. I'm not allowed to spend bones before Hokusai. Don't let me forget I'm not allowed to spend bones before Hokusai, and I have everything else. Maybe not Cursed Beast Gallstones, I should check. No, I have 92 of those. Those are fine.
Gallstones
Yeah,
are the
okay.
only thing I think. I'm at 45. I can't spend any gallstones. I'm like, I don't. Does Zaresh need gallstones? No, she doesn't.
Arash does not need Gallstones, no.
So I'm
Okay.
good. I've got
So
everything
I-
ready for Hokusai.
Yeah, so do I, apparently, which is great, yeah. As soon as I get her, I can take her straight to 10-10-10 as well, which is great, because I definitely want to do that. Her skills are actually super good.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, she's the female girl. Also, I'm gonna end the stream so that way it's not running. 'Cause it's been
Oh,
for like
good
3
God.
hours.
I'm